Power, you made it.
I didn't think I had a choice.
Don't be that way.
Yes, ma'am!
Don't just do what I say either.
Yes, ma'am!
Blood, we're both devils, so let's just act like we're of the same species and not against one another.
Like humans?
Humans are the pioneers of conflict, so we'll need to act more like good humans.
Okay.
For example, good humans do nice things for each other. We only have 2 hours to play, so why not spend the first half hour watching an episode of Detective Magician?
Is it showing now?
For show, and a new episode is airing. But if you'd rather spend your time back at home, I understand.
Move! You sure possess a heap of scrumptious food, Miss Makima.
I read all the newspapers and watch the food networks to know precisely where to go for something yummy. In fact, I was planning on taking y'all out to this new ramen shop that opened up after the fiasco with Gozaru Takoyaki and Akane Sawatari.
Huh? Who?
You may recognize them as Katana Man and Snake Girl.
Oh, those scoundrels. Why are they in public safety now?
We lost significant members after the attack, and those two, whether willing or not, make a great addition to public safety. Another hybrid for the gun devil, and another hunter for the increase in devils we've encountered.
Hybrid, huh? That's what humanity designates them now?
I coined it myself, since it happens so rarely, and I've encountered so many.
But you've only encountered 2.
Oh, looks like the commercial break is over.
I want to ascertain whether my hypothesis on who the murderer is was valid. Indeed! It was the redhead all along! Of course I was able to deduce that.
You real smart, Lil P.
Miss Makima?
What's up, homie?
Why are you talking like that?
Oh, it must slip out from time to time. I learn behavioral patterns from watching others. And in anticipation of our hangout today, I was watching a lot of the channel this show premieres on.
Bet?
It's pronounced B-E-T. It stands for Black Entertainment Television.
Black!
Yes, for black people. Seems I've picked up some of their speech patterns. Though they do use a word I believed was a slur.
What?
Yes, although black people don't say it quite like that anymore.
Black people. Why the fuck is my favorite show broadcasting on the same channel as...
Power, I thought you knew. The actor who plays Detective Magician is a black man.
Actor?
Yes, the actor.
How am I supposed to enjoy this show now, knowing what I know?
If you want, we can play on the Switch now.
What? Oh, the console.
Yes, not the Chicago variant.
You never even opened it?
I acquire lots of trinkets and doodads, but don't always have time to use them all. That Xbox, for example. I bought it, played for a day, and put it away until I eventually loaned it to you.
Do you want it back?
I've decided to let you all keep it. It gets more usage from you two than I ever would have given it. So, what would you like to play?
Is there Call of Duty?
No, but there's Mario Kart World. Would you like to play that?
I've seen Denji looking at videos. I'd like to try.
Here, go ahead.
You want me to play first?
Isn't that what you like to do when you're playing with Denji?
Yeah, it is.
Go ahead. I like watching anyway.
Miss Makima, this is kinda awkward. You don't have any commentary or conversation to strike up?
I'm just scrutinizing your gameplay. You seem to be doing poorly.
It's my first time playing!
That's fair. What would you like to talk about? Or would you prefer to focus on the game?
You mentioned hybrids. How many others have you encountered? Oh, if you don't want to divulge.
I'm trying to create bonds with others.
Okay.
Part of that is vulnerability, or so I've observed. I'm gonna ask you a question, Power. Please, answer honestly.
Yes, ma'am.
If I answered that question, would you think that you have dominion over me because you were able to get that information out of me?
No, ma'am. I'm under your control, Miss Makima. As long as this side is winning, that is.
Very well. I'll tell you about what I plan to do with all the hybrids I've discovered.
Hold on, what? I wasn't questioning all of that.
You don't want to know about my plans with Chainsaw Man?
Denji, what are you going to do with him?
Bet. It seems like you're interested. Tell you what, you beat me in Mario Kart, and I'll tell you all about it.
Seriously? Easy. You've never even played it before.
No, but I get the gist after watching you play. Look, your race just ended. 9th place.
My gaming prowess wouldn't allow me to be last.
Nor did it allow you to be first. So, since we have more racers, if I'm ahead of you when we both cross the finish line, I win, even if I'm not in first place.
Okay, what do you get if you win?
How about if I win, we do this again next week?
As long as you have food. Those men at home seldom nourish me.
Power. I don't need my nose to know that isn't true. You just are always hungry. But I got you, twin. Yeah, that stuff will be in my system for a while.
This Makima! Hang on! One of the bothersome racers hit me with an item! Ugh, I can't see! Why is there black goo on my screen?
Oh, this is a new item. What's it do?
No! Why has my size been quartered? And why are you unaffected? Miss Makima, if you're cheating just to force me to visit again next week.
Just using my items power. Here's a tip. The blue shell you're holding, press this button to throw it.
Oh! What'd I do?
Destroyed the racer in first place and allowed me to secure their spot.
So, in other words...
You gave me the win. Thanks, Power.
Gah! You tricked me!
Power. Even without that shell, you were in 8th place. I was already ahead of you.
No, you weren't.
All right, Power. I hear you. Well, unfortunately, you didn't succeed against me, so I will not be telling you anything about the hybrids. And along with that, you will be returning here next week.
Yeah.
And it seems our 2 hours are coming to an end. Hayakawa should be on his way right now. But before you go, that time I caught you wandering around the mall left me thinking. You don't have any means of contact. Of course, I could always find you. But going to your location is inconvenient for anyone else. So, I bought you a cell phone.
Really? My own cellular device? Now I can showcase my beauty to the world like those so-called hot girls do.
I suppose you can. There was actually this photo shoot idea I had in mind, involving dressing up as nurses.
Oh?
Yes, but we can discuss that another time. For now, know that if you lose, damage, or break the phone, I won't get you another one.
I would never break my window into the outside world.
We'll see. I've already set it up for you. If you need more apps, just talk to Denji.
Apps?
Yes, just talk to Denji. Let me walk you to the door.
You know, I enjoyed your sustenance and provided entertainment, ma'am.
I'm glad. I tried to make it to your liking.
There's just one thing that's been bothering me.
Oh? What is it?
Do you think Detective Magician is one of the good ones?
Do you mean good human? Or are you saying one of the good black people? Yes, Power. I think he's one of the good ones.
Maybe I can look past his affliction.
Oh look, that's Hayakawa's car. All right, goodbye, Power.